Welcome to Beginner Mermaid Training Part 2. If you haven't watched Part 1 yet, I suggest you go back now and start with that as we teach you all the beginning steps for your first time putting on a mermaid tail. In that video, we got you so you were kicking a nice mermaid kick on the surface. In this video, we're going to show you how to kick deep underwater in a nice mermaid roll. We're also going to show you how to kick on your back and how to do barrel rolls where you roll from your front to your back. So the first skill we're going to do is a deep underwater mermaid kick. The best way to do this is to have one arm up and one arm down. And that arm up is going to lead you in the way you want to go. And so you want to push that arm underwater and then have the rest of your body follow. So you want to push with your hand down and then make sure you push with your chest and the rest of your body rolls behind you. The next skill we're going to work on is swimming on your back. So to do this, you're going to want to be in the same position where you have one arm up and then one arm down. So the arm up keeps you so you don't bump into things because you're on your back and can't see where you're going as well. And then your arm down, you can either have it at your side or else you can use it to plug your nose. So when you're on your back, you always need to be blowing water out or you need to be stopping the water from coming in. So you could use a nose plug or you can plug your nose or you can just continuously be blowing out bubbles. And that way the water won't come back up your nose when you're on your back. So it's the same exact motions on your back. You want to be using your hand to lead the way and doing that long rolling motion where you're pushing with your chest and then rolling all the way down to your toes. Again, don't bend your knees much at all. You don't want them to inchworm. They just kind of naturally roll with your entire body. And then just keep that water pressure out of your nose either by plugging it or by blowing water out or using a nose plug. All right, and then the third skill you can add now that you can swim on your front and you can swim on your back is you can start to do barrel rolls. So this is when you're gonna roll from your front onto your back and you can try in each direction as you want. So just get swimming underwater. You're gonna wanna be pretty deep underwater because you want the whole thing to happen underwater without your tail flipping out too much. So get kicking on your front, then start kicking on your side, then roll to your back, and just keep going around and around and just kind of play with it. Now you're really swimming like a mermaid because you're swimming all different directions, you're deep underwater, you're on your back, you're on your front, and you're on your side. Remember, when you're doing these skills, it's really important to have a very long dolphin kick. The biggest thing you need to be working on here is stretching out your arms, rolling all the way from your tips to your toes, and keeping a really big movement in that dolphin kick. So what we really want to work on in lesson 2 is having a really big dolphin kick that uses your whole body, but doesn't scrunch it up at all. Instead, it stretches it out and it kicks all the way from your toes up to your fingertips. This huge dolphin kick is what separates the beginning mermaids from the professional mermaids. And you'll see all of them doing a huge, beautiful dolphin kick underwater. And that's it for beginning mermaid training number 2. Today we learned how to kick underwater on your front and then kicking on your back and then rolling between those two positions in a nice, beautiful mermaid roll underwater. And those are the skills you can do after beginning mermaid training part 2. And let us know what skills and tricks you want to learn next time. Please comment down below and we'll make sure to read them and put them in our next lessons. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.